I mean, it was just more, let's just shake it up and give Jacob a chance to collect himself. And then, Jacob came back in. I thought he did a really nice job.
It's supposed to be hard to bounce back from.
Well, it is hard. But we're going to, our kids have been really resilient this year and done a good job. And I'm assuming that, I know they'll come back and they'll fight. We got a little bit of time off here with an open week. And, there's still a lot of football to play. There's still a lot of football to play yet.
How much was Eddie's week split between working at quarterback and working receiver?
We handled that pretty good. I thought, early in the week we felt like we had to get him in and work him at quarterback just so we could have the point of having a backup quarterback. And so the first part of the week we split him up during practice and moved him between quarterback and receiver. And then at the latter part of the week, we kind of put him back and let him hone his skills back in at receiver a little bit.
It seems like bringing him in the third quarter, though, the offense definitely stalled out a little bit. Was there any concern about that happening when you made that move?
No, in fact, we felt like he brought some things in that he would be able to do with his feet, and and he did some things. We just didn't finish a couple of plays that we needed to finish.
Did they do some things that kind of mixed Jacob up a little bit, or was he just
well?
Kind of...
Let me say this, okay? They're a well-coached football team. There's a background between myself and Mike Schultz. I've known him all the way since he was back at Texas A&M. And the one thing I'll tell you, Mike Schultz is a good football coach. And, he going into the game, they did a great job of doing things in the secondary, post-snap and pre-snap movement, and moving people around. And we'd worked on that. But, some of those things are tough. So, I give a lot of credit to Mike and his staff down there. They did a great job. We got to keep working and trying to keep getting better.
Because you were putting a lot on Jacob, obviously. He had a good game last week, and it gets people excited.
As Jacob, Jacob is growing kind of, and I know the game didn't turn out the way we wanted, but I think you're seeing Jacob kind of grow right in front of your eyes. And see him get better and see him taking the steps. Goodness, just look at the first and second quarter and watch him late in the game in the third and latter part of the third and fourth quarter. So, we're pleased with that. We just got to continue that trend.
Because of his first